On the outside is a perimeter wall of ice. We call Antarctica. And so when you approach Antarctica, it's like a 200-foot wall of ice, about 300 miles of ice plain, and then 2 mile high mountains. So that's what keeps the water in.
So we actually don't believe anything from the satellite?
Absolutely
You don't
not.
believe anything of that?
Absolutely not. So I'll tell you why. Have you ever lain on your back at midnight and seen satellites go overhead? Oh, most people see satellites going overhead. I can prove that they don't exist. Those things don't exist. Right? Okay. If let's So satellites fly in what they call lower Earth orbit, right? Which is 99 miles, which is about that far away, and 1,200 miles. Yeah. Within that band. Okay. So
How do you know it's a frequency that's doing that?
How do you know it's a frequency? Well, so from our experiments that we can do on the ground that show how you can take light and put a frequency.
So light penetrates anything.
Did you want to hold the globe? I said I'll do kick-ups. I'll do kick-ups.
We don't see a rocket go all the way up. What are you talking about? But yeah. So like when the limb kind of landed, that there's no blast crater underneath. That there's noises in space that we can hear. He throws a rope on their limb, and you can hear the noises, and there was no microphones there. You can there's lots of shadows that shouldn't be there. There's lots of there's no dust on the legs.
Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Streaming live from London Hyde Park Speakers Corner. Today, Sunday, the 24th of June, 2018. Still very, very busy. Sorry about the change of camera view. I'm having issues with my phone, but I'm keeping it going. Keep it going. Yep, I'll ask him where he got his t-shirt from. I'm not sure where he got it from.
There are two reasons for that, okay? The nuts and bolts reason is money, okay? NASA gets $18 billion a year.
It's not moving.
The design.
It's not moving.
Yeah,
It's definitely moving. You know what I mean?
We're not spinning, we're not moving, and it's not curving.
There's no evidence that it is spinning, and they can't prove it anyway. Is it a Michelson model? There's like 3 or 4 that prove that we are immobile. We're not moving.
Yeah, that's it.
How much? How much evidence?
Five.
I mean, we need.
What we need to do now is we need to go out and recreate these experiments ourselves. Bring them into the modern times.
Testable or
all it is now is text on a book. We can read it on the website. We need to go out there and make it true again. You know what I mean? That's what we need to do.
I'm going to let you see before.
I love all people. I love Christian, Muslim, Jewish. I love everyone. Sunni, Muslim, Shia, anyone. But at the end of the day, you have to speak the truth. You don't come to me, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, you say. We say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. And the Muslims say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, but you still kill Muslims in Libya. You still kill Muslims in Somalia. You still kill 1 million Muslims in Yemen. You just use this
letting you
word.
see what else is going on right beside
and you
us
will
right
use
now.
verses from the Quran to do your dirty
Right
works.
beside us.
But the people that are clever, the people that have faith in Allah will destroy these terrorists. We will destroy the terrorists. Say that the Yemen will destroy the Saudi and their allies, the terrorists, Bin Laden and all these people. They will be wiped by the floor. Sayyid Abdul Malik Badruddin al-Houthi, the leader of the Yemen, the resistance against the Saudi, he will be victorious, inshallah.
Just giving you a
and he will
representation of what's going on right beside us, yeah? Not even 5 yards up the road. Who?
We don't hear topic, we just patrol around.
Okay.
We don't interfere with what's happening.
No, not interfere. We must like pay attention to it. No?
Thankfully.
There's quite a religious bent to it.
Is it? Yeah, I have noticed that. It's my first time here. I've seen footage, but the first thing I got whose religion is right. Like this. Oh, yeah, no, like,
This is the first time they've come here.
Sorry?
This is the first time they've come here.
Well, yeah, we're not sure if anyone's been here talking about flat Earth before, like as much as this. New controls around here. I know there's a lot of religious stuff going on, but is there a...
Vegans are quite new around here. These
These guys are new, yeah.
Yeah?
So that's good.
Okay.
With different groups coming in, because anyone can speak about anything.
I think that's what we need, more diverse topics, not just the religion, my
Or
race is
to
better.
allow it to be socially accepted to talk about things.
Have a real debate about something.
That's what it speaks for us.
Something about something. I think anyway.
But different topics, as you said, not all about religion. A lot of stuff is happening in the world. As long as, yeah, for us also, it's easier for us to walk around here then.
Yeah. I find it definitely a lot.
Are you part of that?
I agree.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, there's just a lot of interest. There's no kind of group thing going on here. There's a lot of individuals that met up and
No, I'm just,
so,
like I said, it's my first time.
yeah, it's just refreshing to see all these conversations happening in
Yeah, I haven't heard them, so I don't know what they're talking about. What flat Earth, right?
not necessarily just flat Earth, but not believing in the fact that we live on the
Theories.
Okay, I'll have to Google them to find out what they're exactly about.
Definitely, go for it.
One of them told me a quote by Nikola Tesla, something along the lines of...
Are you guys just visiting here, or are you local to London?
I'm local to London. I'm here all the time. Not in Speaker's Corner. Everybody is recording.
Well,
Not in Speaker's Corner, but I've lived in London my whole life, so this is my native.
Basically, we say we are very, you can say, concessional. We allow a lot of things happening here which will not happen anywhere else in the park.
But what I'm saying, everybody's recording. You don't need consent. Every argument I use against
You want,
that side.
you want me to stop everyone and then we have a major fight?
But what I have a feeling, he's going to edit that. I am talking about things he said about Earth being
I'm
flat.
live if it makes sense. You
Yeah.
won't get edited here. You can say what you're
But
saying. so.
but if I'm saying to him, yeah, that's fine. But what I'm going to say, he's going to put in his blog that he converted me. All the arguments I said that Earth is not flat. He's going to record something behind.
For my viewers' benefits, can you reiterate some of your arguments?
Well, what I'm saying is, if everybody's recording anything, he can edit anything into the blogs.
Look, I'm live.
I'm not going to say I believe it, but I'm going to
You're free
That's
to
fine.
speak here,
But
yeah.
what I'm saying
Please do
is,
say your piece and you're live here. So go for it.
but everything I said can be altered and used on his blog to say he converted me. That I came into that argument.
I proclaim to know the Earth's flat as well. That's why I'm saying, do you want to tell me and see if we can get?
I had a
something with
huge
our-
argument, and I don't want to go back into that. But,
No, but
what
look,
I
we
mean
can
to
stay
say,
here. You can talk to me. I'm happy to talk to you, darling. Go for it. What were your points that you felt might not be conveyed?
well, he said a lot of the things with the water wouldn't hold while the Earth is going round. If Earth wasn't,
If it was spinning.
yeah, on that. I mean, I understand some of the arguments about gravity. Lots of the Newton theories have been. It's just more about the relativity than the gravity. Gravity has been disproven in lots of ways, but the idea that the Earth can spin and still hold water, what he's talking about was complete nonsense. And every time he said, I know there are the
So
places.
can you answer for me? Why do you believe you live on a globe? Can you answer that for me? Why do you believe?
At the moment, people have already gone around the globe and seen it from
This
everywhere.
way. That's what I'm saying. No one circumnavigated from north to south and back up. Do you know that?
Nobody has flown around this, but there are enough satellite pictures.
They haven't
But we-
circumnavigated from north to south and back up again. You research for yourself. Don't believe me. Please don't
But
believe
there are
me.
satellites, but there are satellites which
Not
are
real
capturing the
images,
image.
not real
You know that
footage.
satellites were invented by science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke.
They're not all controlled by the same person. If there was one country controlling all the satellites, I would believe that. You don't have to go north to south to know the Earth is round or not. There's that satellites controlled by different countries who don't agree with anybody or each other. And there's enough evidence. If you were talking about something very far, I would say, different. I would be so small.
Good, darling. Good to see you. Good to see you.
People have gone out and seen it probably. Definitely round.
Can you see me?
When the piggy camera sees 28,000 feet.
We're still live.
Still live, 31.
What it saw was a perfect
Yes.
flat
Yeah.
horizon at eye level.
That's Ruben's brother, Andy. Andy, that's your name, isn't it? Andy. Lovely Andy and the lovely Tom there.
It was sent out as basically just at high altitude footage to promote this kind of camera.
Where is that video?
It's called Piggy Cam. You've got the dog cam. Basically, they're just sending these weather balloons.
And
up to high
they found
altitude.
it all flat.
It's completely flat and at eye level. Yeah.
Well, I'll have a look at
Can
that.
I mention
on the
something?
website.
Can I just mention one point? If everyone will give me airtime to mention one point. If we did live on a globe, a ball, and even if that ball was by a factor of whatever you choose, bigger than what we've been told. So even if you were to assume any rate of progression at all with the curve, even the most minute one, as you ascend up, the horizon will drop, and it doesn't.
Roll away from them.
It doesn't.
It rises to the eye level.
No matter how high you go,
The beach,
it comes up with your
or
120,000 feet. It doesn't
The
matter.
horizon at the eye level. always.
The ISS live feed is through fisheye lens. Even the ISS itself is
If you
bent.
look at
If
that
you look at the
picture
image of
there,
it, it's bent.
You know Felix Baumgarten?
But don't take my word for it. By all means, look for yourself.
Do you know Felix Baumgarten, when he went up to the stratosphere, right? He climbed to the stratosphere over New Mexico, and when he jumped out, guess where he landed? New Mexico. Yeah, the Earth's supposed to be spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, but he landed in the same spot he went up in, and it took him like 2 hours to get up and like 3/4 of an hour to come down or whatever. Yeah, the Earth would have rotated like 10% then, and you should have landed at a completely different location.
They tell us that a sniper rifle, has to allow the Coriolis.
Sniper
And also,
effect.
that's New
Coriolis
Mexico.
is coming
It has
into
to
it.
allow if a sniper bullet needs a gun, it has to be accounted for that spin. But if you leave it at
that right?
balloon
Is he
or
saying that
helicopter,
right?
you don't have to account
Yeah,
for it.
and also
Does that make any
planes have to
sense?
take for the rotation of the Earth when it's landing on the north south runway.
But a sniper rifle's bullets as soon as it leaves the guns. Makes sense, doesn't it?
So if I jump now and I land back, the Earth has obviously moved now.
What you should do on the moon though, because the moon's got no atmosphere and it doesn't take the atmosphere with it.
Another one I like as well, a sniper rifle's bullet does it. Why doesn't the golfer have to do it? Why doesn't the golfer have to get his compass out and work out where it's going to spin when he's
You know, the third motion of the
Tyson reckons that shot, you know, when the
momentum.
ball was going on the
Would you agree? Would you agree that there's some pretty good arguments here for it? When it's given in a different way, which is a little bit more cumulative. Would you
it's a good
agree
for
that there's
debating
definitely some dodgy points here that can't easily be answered? It's like, well,
well, it's a good
you know,
debating
the
exercise.
questions that we've got, even if they're not damning, they can't be easily answered. They can't be easily poo-hooed.
I mean, I started by saying lots of the Newton theory of gravity has been disproven, but it still makes sense because relativity, or Einstein theories have taken over the Newton's
Relativity
understanding
is
of
only
science.
there for gravity. Relativity only got four gravity.
And he only created the theory of relativity on the back of the Michelson-Morley experiment.
you like
Basically,
one,
they tried to detect the movement of the Earth in an experiment, and they failed. So what they did, Einstein created his theory of relativity and said it doesn't matter because it's all relative, and we're all moving
Taking
together, so we
images
can never prove
over
it's
to
moving.
Calais as well.
Will I get that
And we've
flat
used
picture
those
of one of the
images
websites?
that we took. We were, it was all done with Witness. We've done it live on YouTube as well. And we used the Pythagorean theorem calculator, which is universally used in education. And by using that, which you can find on most government websites, here's our findings.
It's not much enough to see that I've been wrong. That's the thing.
Not
Some
enough.
kind of
Spinning
128,000
balls
feet.
flying through space.
10 miles up.
It would seem that life is much more precious than we believe. They've got tax. Are you British? Are you living in this country? Do you pay taxes in this country? We as taxpayers in this country, we give the British Space Agency £1.16 million a day. a lot of money. When we've got homeless people, we've got working class people who can't even afford to, feed and clothe themselves. Only have to look at the news the other way to say that 1.5 million working class people in this country are living deprived lives. They live in deprivation. That's something that's fundamentally wrong.
There's some connection between this.
I do, yeah. I also think there's a lot of us also think that there's a massive connection between the Antarctic Treaty in the 50s. Every country has agreed to not monetize Antarctic. Every country has agreed to not make any money off of it, but yet they are killing each other over everything else. This is something I find very worrying. That we live in a controlled system, and the people that control it are fighting amongst themselves, but yet can agree. They're so, governments are so greedy. We know that they love money. So why do they not want the money from Antarctica? Why can you not go past the 60th parallel without government clearance? And when you do get government clearance, you're made to take a predisposed route. You can't just go and explore down there for yourself. And it's been heavily documented. People that have gone down there to explore for themselves have been arrested, and so we're out here saying don't take our word for it. In fact, I beg you, don't take my word for it. If there's one thing that comes out of my conversation with you today, is that please don't take my word for it, and just at some point in your life look at these things for yourself and just research it for yourself. I truly believe that if you go home today to try and prove to yourself that you live on a ball, you're going to be able to do it. If you go on NASA's website or any space agency's website and look at images of Earth, there's a disclaimer on the bottom of the screen saying that this is a composite image. This image is data. And all these images that we were given in school. In fact, look, I'll show you here. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here. We've taken this information from NASA's website. This information is all on the website. This here. These are all of the ones that he designed for NASA. Now, if you clearly look, you can see the sizes of the continents are different. Look at the size of South America here, and look at it here. Okay. This guy is the guy that's done this for them. This is him now. And his name is Robert Simon. You're more than welcome to take pictures of this. And you can go on their website and just live streaming just now, so I'm just letting everybody know what this is. He's the guy that created these blue marbles, and he quoted himself saying it had to be photoshopped.
Oh, okay.
So it's this, CGI composite image that was also photoshopped, which is why you see replicated clouds. And the more you look into it, you can actually see clouds have been copied and pasted and stuff. So what we're saying is, if we did live on a ball, why the fakery? Why not just give us an honest image of the precious place that we live in? You send all these satellites and telescopes out there, why not just turn one around and let us see our thing? Real. Don't show us Star Wars images of the precious place we live.
But when you were talking about the preciousness of it, do you think, I don't know much about the subject, so when you say if it's flat, it's like more precious?
I think if it's flat, then instantly I know now that I'm not flying through space and at constant threat of a comet or a meteor, Okay? So the elites like to make order out of chaos. This is the Freemasons and all of the bigger ones. They like to make order out of chaos. That's their motto. And that's heavily, you can read up about that anywhere. I think a good idea for making order out of chaos is to make every human being feel that they're insignificant. We're just a speck flying through space. And the other thing is, I've never seen water do that. Water always finds and seeks and maintains its own level. So we put together, I say people have put together information here that is readily available to you. This isn't our work. This is what they use in the education system. Okay? This is the radius, and we've taken land pictures which are on here. Sorry, darling. These ones are sea level land distance pictures, where according to this, X amount of feet should be below the horizon. If you were to take into account the curve of Earth. Even if you were to assume the smallest rate of curvature at all, the more you go up, the horizon will drop even more and eventually go down. But whether you're at sea level, on a plane, or at 120,000 feet up in the air, the horizon is almost at eye level, which can't really happen on a ball.
Yeah, and I've seen that.
So we're out here just having conversations with people to find out who we're living amongst. Are we living amongst people that are awake enough to look at things like this? Or are we living amongst people that want to hurl abuse at us for even wanting to have the conversation? But we're not out here selling anything. We're just out here having a conversation about a subject that we pertain to be true. Hopefully in the most humiliative, loving way possible. Because it's just from one, it's not my truth, it's not his truth, it's not even his truth. Everyone's truth. We're all human beings, and we're all living on this plane of existence. Then, no matter what colour or creed or background we come from, you know, we're such special. Show me another living thing on this place that can talk and think and do what we do. So I think no matter where you come from, it's just about loving one another and appreciating that this might be it, and if it is, we need to possibly do a little bit more to make it a better place. Because at the moment, people are working, and they're running through life, and it's new car, new house, holiday. I must keep up with this person. Let me get the building. Are we really happy doing this? Are we a happy society? Are we a happy civilization? Is mankind happy? I'm not. As long as I know that there are children starving because the greedy elites don't put the infrastructure in the country, it's money to them. You know, natural disasters. Why do we have to have other people on the planet donated? There should just be the help. Why is it monetized? They can make money to send people to space, but they can't make money to make it right when there's an earthquake. You know, Hurricane Katrina. Look how many weeks those people were left to just snap. You know, and they could have sent water.
Humanitarian side to it. I thought it was just a theory that people had, and I didn't know there was like so much more involved, except like about comets and how our government wants us to be scared and everything. So yeah, when I sometimes read the news about like maybe there's a possible meteorite, it's scary.
And me, since I've realised that I don't live on a spinning ball, I've become a happier person. I wake up in the morning less stressed. I still have to do what I have to do. I still have to work. I still have to pay bills. But I do it truthfully. I do it truthfully. I may not pertain to know who created us. I don't know if it was one or a few or what creed he was or what background he was, but I know we're not an accident. We're too precious to be an accident. We're just... You know, so I am spiritual.
So you think we were created by something?
Yes.
But how does that relate to the flat earth?
Well, if we're on a flat plane of existence, okay, and NASA and the space agencies, they talk about this thing called the Vallon radiation belt. Okay, I think we all know about that. John Pettit, he is an astronaut. He was on the NASA website, and he discussed NASA having lost the technology to go back to the moon, and that it would be a very painful process to build it back again. And then we have Elon Musk coming in and giving us our modern day moon landing, putting a Tesla up into space. The incense of it. Even if that was true, as a civilization, do we need a car put up in space? Does someone need to put a car up in space? Is that the life? I didn't consent to that. I think that was really, really not cool. I don't know another word to say it, in the sense where, look at the problems that we've got going on down here. And these people have got time to sit around tables and discuss putting a red car in to give everyone a good show. It was like a modern day moon landing. It was like, right, now we've convinced them that up there is real. Now we can get back to making them pay their taxes. And like I said, I didn't consent to £1.16 million a day for the British Space Agency. NASA gets £52 million a day. That's mind-boggling to me. You know? Yeah, people will say they've given us our technology, they've done this, they've done that. But the technology is needed for the elites, not for us. It's needed for them to control more people. And obviously we have a bigger population. I understand that we're maybe like a farm and they need to keep us kind of hemmed in and make sure that we kind of stay somewhat well behaved and don't get too... And I understand that. If we look back in history and we see the earliest tribes, they had that ethos. There was an elder of the village, and there was a respect that was formed, and you respected your elders. Well, what I see on the roads today is disgusting. We've got a generation of children who do not know how to talk to their elders. Disrespect I hear on public transport. The profanity, the swearing, school kids, going at school kids. You've got kids out here stabbing kids. You've got, it's just, I don't like the society that we're becoming. And I feel that we're becoming so detached from the truth of our life. I mean, you look at all the different narratives of all the different religions, and you look how the religions keep people apart. They keep people apart more than even governments do, you know? And realistically speaking, you would thought that of all these years of religion, that one of the religions would have really got it together to say, right, we just need to get on. It's okay. You can like pink, I can like blue, but we can still be friends. You can like Reebok, I can like Nike, but we can still be friends. You can like Lewis Hamilton, I can like Fernando Alonso, but we can still be pals. You can support Man U, I can support Chelsea, we can still be friends. And I feel that society has got so consumed with their ego that they have lost the ability to just be at one with themselves. And I think when you're at one with yourself, you slow down enough to maybe smell the roses a little bit, appreciate the tree, appreciate. It might sound a bit hippie-side, but I don't want to rush through my life because I don't know what comes next. And if I rush through my life and force belief, I'd rather know nothing than believe lies. I would rather know absolutely than know a bunch of lies. And what do I really know? I'll tell you what I know. I know only what I don't know. I don't really know anything for myself. Because I'll tell you what, if this is failed now, and we have to spend ourselves, I'm not necessarily able to make it quiet. If I don't have a life to make it correct, they don't care. I don't know about that. Whoever wins, it doesn't matter because they're going to get a man. Just giving them their vitamin. Up, come into your MMR. Up, another one. Up, another shot. And we wonder why people have nut allergies, and we wonder why people have asthma.
Loving this, you know, turn around.
Right. I don't pretend to have all the answers. I think I know what's not going on. I don't know what's going on. I think I know what's not going on. And all I would say is, like I said, if you take anything from this conversation, don't take my word. Please don't take anything. Yeah, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. My name's Roxanne. It's a pleasure to meet you. Another way. Take care, my darling. Cool. What a lovely guy. He's interested. He's going to go and take a look for himself.
I'm a huge Marvel fan.
There's too much trouble coming here. Everywhere else, no one cares. But then I'm still in South Africa this time.
I love that stuff. Mate, I love Marvel. Look, belt buckle, Deadpool. I have the Doctor Strange, the Eye of Agamotto, but I don't bring it out because people be like, Illuminati, he's got the eye. And I'm like, whoa. I just like comics, man. I know it's not real, just like heliocentric enthusiasts.
I told him that, but he
like
didn't seem convinced when I told him I didn't believe it. He was like, no, you have to keep going.
Some people read too much into it because they've done so much research. They're like, it's like that film 23 where Jim Carrey sees everything at 23 everywhere.
Yeah.
That's how it can get when you look too deep into these topics, you know. So
I just see that story is like creation.
My darlings.
I need to go off the toilet somewhere.
There's no reason now why you can't do this with Ruben and everybody.
Yeah, you need to be here every week, man. I swear down. People are saying, yeah, it's so good to see like flat Earth here and that. You know what I mean? Like, because when Speakers Corner first came about, that's when flat Earthers were here preaching flat Earth. You know what I mean?
If you're advertising you're doing this every couple of weeks or a month, you're not going to talk to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I'm live. Sounds like a plan. I think it makes sense, right? We're in London. Ruben and I live in London.
Every second week.
Every other week. Look.
Around here is with the
Tell me you can see this, man. Sorry. It's getting big. I'm going to try and give you a perspective of how many people we've got here, okay? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm hoping this is all coming out good and you can hear me. But, go back a bit further, you know. There's enough people, you know. There's probably about 100 people there. That whole crowd is us. That whole crowd, everyone. This crowd right here is all of us, flat earthers. Yeah, there's people getting woken up every second right now. There's people that are going to go away and research this. What do we all know that happens when you start to research it, everyone? When you start to research it, whether it takes you 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you ask yourself, so now do you see how I've come to the break in the people? Yeah? That's how much people are
I'm studying. Let me give you a little bit of the knowledge.
back in the day. Go around. Some stuff's going on there.
The people that profit off our existence. Yeah, I don't know who they are, I can't name them, but there are people profiting off all our existence. Why do they want to?
We don't know the answers. We don't know all the answers.
Right, why would a group of psychotic criminals lie to the slaves? That's what the question you just asked me, and you won't let me answer it.
You don't have to be a slave.
Right, listen, we are slaves, mate. You can avoid it. Of course you are. Can you go on holiday now without showing your passport? Without showing your passport?
Yeah, just get on a boat and drive
Yeah,
across.
mate.
How long?
You've got a wild imagination.
How long can you go on a tandem for before you lose the ability to keep the roof over your
No,
head?
but I'm just wondering.
How free are you? How long can you go on a
I own my
tandem?
house. Didn't realise.
How long can you go on a tandem
I own
and
my
travel
house.
and do whatever you want
Sorry, I
before you
didn't realise
lose
you
the
had a
ability
question.
to be comfortable?
Sorry, what are you saying?
How long?
Yeah, and I'm asking you to use the word tandem. What do you mean?
Okay, go and travel, go and see where we live, go and be
You
free.
just work. You know, you just work like a normal person. You get up in the morning, go to work, and you do what you want. And you save money. It's not some kind of giant dream.
And I'm not saying.
Because we want to see it. We want to see the ice cream. This has got nothing to do with the Earth being flat. I just don't understand how. You know, whether I wake up in the morning and I just go about my life. I don't think
So you
about
don't
the
care
Earth
either
being.
way?
No.
So is it this just entertainment for you?
Yeah.
And you're interacting, so you're a piss taker
Yeah, but
then,
what's
really?
well, no,
You're a
I'm not.
piss
I just
taker.
don't understand what
I
difference
think
does
we've
it
got a
make.
piss taker here,
But what
everyone.
difference does
He
it
doesn't
make?
care, but he's interacting with
What
people.
difference does it make if the Earth is flat
What?
around? Why does it
So you're here for entertainment. This is like Big Brother and X Factor.
So you want? No, I don't. You know, I have constructive
But you're
conversations with people every day.
okay. Okay.
I just
Everyone, you're being cheeky and egotistical.
What better way to do this? Flat or round? What difference does it make to you?
It makes a big difference. Living a lie or living a truthful lie. Wasting my whole life living a lie and believing in a system that's not real, or living a truthful lie. You don't care.
So you don't live a lie.
I don't live a lie. I'd rather know.
So you're an
I'd
honest,
rather know.
you're a completely honest
I'd
person.
rather
Never
know.
told a lie before.
Not anymore. I'd rather know absolutely bugger all than know a lot about a
So
lie.
you're a moral person. Do you eat meat? Okay, that's a good start.
No, I'm a vegan.
Yeah, same.
Let's drive on that. Look, you might not agree with what I, but we'll
Yeah,
find.
but what I
we'll
don't
find something
understand is I don't understand the difference between being flat and being round. I just don't.
So the
I
difference to
don't
me
see how
is
the benefit
if it's a ball, you've got a whole human civilization that's been put into chaos. How? Because they're all walking around believing that any day they could get hit by a meteor, a comet, some freak of nature thing. Wipe this all out So why don't we just get on with doing our jobs, going on things while we can in case we get destroyed? That's a good one. That's a good one. That'll keep people paying their taxes.
Sorry, I
Just got to
don't
do
think
Do you think that? Because I don't think our camera on the moon solved the whole lot.
absolutely call private collectors. I was okay with all the money that's going into £1.16 million a day. I'm saying, not being cheeky, I'm saying if we don't care, you wouldn't care. You're happy with the taxes, you're happy with where you're not even... Nobody about that. And I don't agree, sorry, I'm just... My shoulder's getting burnt. I don't agree. NASA gets £52 million a day. I'm just going to start. Two of them get... Can I just finish? Let me finish. They get all that money a day. You go on their websites and you go...